Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and in this video we'll be understanding what is the major difference between let, const and var. And whenever this kind of question is asked you in the interview, to explain in details with complete explanation of the code, how you will show that. Okay, so in this video we'll see that, but before that I just need to ask you one thing. If you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe for this kind of coding related videos. So let's start the video without wasting any time. So this is my VS Code. I have written let, const and var at the topmost line, which is commented. So first we understand that let and const, let comma const. So if anybody asks when it is released, you can say is released in ES6. Okay, let and const is released in ES6, which have block scope. And another one alternative is there, which is var, which is used from the older times, and it have a global scope or a function scope. It is having a global scope, and it is the previously available thing which we have before ES6. Okay, so why we use and how it is declared, let me show you. So I will create a function const greet is a function. Inside this greet function I will have simple thing like I'll run a for loop, and then I'll use first var I equals to 0, I less than 5, as you I plus plus. I'll console.log of I there, and after that also I will console.log of I. To run this, so I will simply call it, then I'll execute the file by running node index.js. You can see it printed from 0 1 2 3 4, and at last it printed the 5 because this I is incremented. But if I write let and then if I'll run, see what it will say. It will give the error reference error I is not defined. If I'll declare let, so it has a block scope, it have only this much of access area. But when I am using var, that can be accessed outside of it, and from this we can understand this var have a functional scope here, right? So let us see one example where it have a global scope. Having a global variable, we can have a var, we can take x equals to the, I will add a color that is red here. Instead of var I will use let, and here this x I am printing it here, inside here also, after that also, outside also one time. So let's see if I'll run this. Now you can see it is printing this red first because it will print this one. Okay, then we are calling the function, so it is printing first the number, which is this, then the color, that is red. So inside also it is printing red, outside also. When this completely this loop ended, means after the 4, the last one it's printed red, and after that this one, so this one comes here. So from here what we can understand, that this x is available to this complete function also, and outside the function also, and inner loops also, that can also access any nested level of. If we are using a n number of nested loops, then also that global variable can be understand what is the difference between var, let and const. Const is a kind of a declaration where we use a constant variable value. When we have at that time, we use this const variable. Okay, so for that also I will show you one example. Const x not y equals to some value you should have for const. Okay, so then you can use the const. But note one thing here, you can use the let also here, it will also work. I have just shown you the example why we use the var. Okay, but in this case var and let makes a really difference. Okay, so that's all for today guys. If this video is helpful to you, please like the video, share with your friend, and subscribe the channel for this kind of interesting videos. Thank you for watching.